we're gonna do is, because I'm leaving next week, me and Lou are going to do one last shoot in Alma. This is so funny, I've never had a video person following me.
I don't think I'm doing a good job, to be honest.
We're planning what we need to get, and we need to get some photos, videos, and it literally, like, I don't know if you'll be able to see because of it's going to be so exposed, but there hasn't been any sun
Sunny.
in 10 days. Hi. So, I have the mic. Today's the next day of the shoot that we did in Alma, and I actually forgot to keep vlogging yesterday, but we didn't do much after that. We just came home, I backed up the footage, we watched the Champions League with my dad, and we made fish and some potatoes, and it was so nice. I just filmed another video for Instagram, and me and Lou were just laughing because I said it was a bit cringe. Let's go see what Lou's doing. What's she doing?
Hi guys.
What's she doing?
I am planning some stuff for a hiking club.
Care to explain a bit more?
So this year I'm gonna focus on doing a few bits for a small little business that I'm planning. It's an outwear kind of brand, but I don't just want to call it a brand because I feel like it's
More than a brand.
It's more than a brand. Like, it's not just clothes, but there's also like there's gonna be events, and I want to create like a small little hiking club where we go and maybe have like breakfast together and get chefs to cook for us, or a super club that ends there, and so around the events and maybe storytelling in it. I don't know. I'm just wobbling now, but
Just planning.
planning.
She's gonna change the world.
I don't
Boy.
I don't know about that.
Boy.
Bye.
Anyway, this is gonna be the most random video ever. Yeah, I guess I really want to sit down and do a starting over video maybe, and chat about like fears and what I'm looking forward to, what I'm not looking forward to, what are my fears before going, and then like update you guys on what my fears look like when I get there, and maybe just explain the whole move a bit more, like where am I staying for the first couple of weeks, what I'm going to be doing work-wise, what my plan is. I mean, there's not really a plan, but I guess just sit down and maybe chat through what the next couple of weeks is going to look like for me, although that might change when I'm over there. But yeah, maybe I'll do that this weekend. Papi, ¿dónde estamos?
Qué sé yo, en un cerrito que no sé cómo se llama. Camino a Saliga con mis 4 hijitas, haciendo trekking, disfrutándolo.
¿Estás feliz?
Very happy.
You're my dog. What are we doing today?
Do some content for noise. We're hiking with our sisters and dad. I just feel so tired.
Hello. So I brought all my luggage to the kitchen, and I thought that I would pack, although I'm like halfway pack with you guys while we talk about fears about starting over and everything related to the trip, what my plan is. I'll share like what am I doing and where am I going, and yeah, what the plan is when I get there, I guess. So to anyone that doesn't know, I'm moving to Sydney I'm filming this on a Monday and I'm leaving on Wednesday. So I'm leaving in 2 days and I'm halfway packed, but I actually need to reorganize these a bit better because I have 2 camera bags and I wanted to bring both of them, but I think I'm only going to bring one of them because I was going to put a whole bag in my carry-on, but that means I don't really have any other space in my carry-on, and I still need to like fit in like shoes and stuff. So I'm going to leave one of the bags and I need to move some of these here to there and add some bits. So moving to Sydney in 2 days. I would say I am a bit nervous about the move. Not scary, I'm not scared, just a bit nervous, I think. It's been a long time since I travelled that far on such a long trip. I think it takes like, well, it's probably a quicker way to go, but I think overall it's going to take me like 27 hours. So yeah, very long trip. So I think I'm just a bit anxious about like the trip in general. But hopefully we'll be fine. I land there at 6 a.m. on a Friday, so at least I have the whole day to get settled. Yeah, so what the plan is when I get there, I don't really know. All I know is I want to keep making these videos, and from experience in the past, I think if I get a full-time job, I won't have enough time, or the time I want to dedicate to filming and creating content, both on Instagram and on here. Yeah, if I get a full-time job, I don't think I'll have the time, because at least here when I was working a full-time job, I was leaving at 7:30 here, and I would get to work at 9 because there was so much traffic, and then same thing coming back. I leave work at like 5 or 5:30, and I'd get here for like 7, and then shower, dinner, into bed. And that's on a regular day, but if I'm going for a run or to the gym or something, which I was like 3 times out of the 5 days, then it means that I'm getting home at like 8, 8:30, and that's just doesn't really give me any time, because I don't really want to be just creating content on the weekend. So I guess what my plan is I'm going to get there and I'm going to try and get some freelance work. I'm doing a bit of freelance with an agency based in London now that I can keep doing when I'm in Sydney, so that's something. And then I'm going to try and get some other like small agency, or not agency, some small freelance jobs over there and see how I get on. But that's my plan. I have a bit of money coming in from the job that I'm doing at the moment, and then I'm going to try and get some more over there, and then I'll have enough time to keep doing videos, at least for like the first couple of months anyway. Okay, so we're going to start moving this around, because here, so essentially I want to move some things from this luggage to this one, because I forgot that I need to put all my toiletries that have liquid in this bag. So yeah, just small stuff. Yes. Hi, Luciana. What are you doing? I'm repacking. You want to help me? Okay. So Lu's here, and I asked her to help me pack, but I also, if you don't know this, we're twins. So, well, luck. But I I asked her to help me pack, and we can chat together about like fears of like moving away and starting over, because she moved away to Lisbon when?
I was there 2023, so like a year ago. I moved back a year ago, back to Dublin.
So she was there for a year and then moved back, and now I know Lisbon is like a lot closer than Sydney, but
2
still.
hours away. It's like the backyard.
But I guess you probably still have a lot of advice and things that you went through.
Yeah. Mostly I think my experience was a bit different, and not different, but I'll say probably like a lot of people go through that this day and age where you can work remote and all those kind of things.
What
For
you mean?
me, I loved Lisbon, and I've always been in love with Lisbon so much, but while I was living there, I got a
That's
remote
the mic,
job.
by the way.
Oh, sorry. I got a remote job for like a company in Asia, and it was just fully remote. Everyone was fully remote. All my whole team was fully remote. I was just working at home in a new city. I am in a relationship, and I was there with my girlfriend. So it's not like, I feel like it's kind of different. Like, you know, I feel like it could have been a completely different experience if I had, I don't know, office job there, have to meet people. But for me, I kind of felt a bit isolated, and that made me feel like really anxious and like missing home a lot.
This is really
But like,
Thank you. Great.
so like, my advice would probably be like to not get a remote job, to not get a remote job from Asia.
So
Like,
anyway,
if I had,
we're gonna have to restart this. No, I'm joking. So, but what were your fears before going over? Did you have any?
I don't think so.
You
I think
didn't
I was
have any
like,
fears?
no, I think I was like really ready to like move away and be in Lisbon. I also feel like I didn't have many fears because I knew I was like 2 hours away.
Mm.
Yeah. And like I knew it was Europe. I could come back at any stage if I didn't feel well. But I was like in my head I was also going for like a year or max like 2 years. You know, it was like an experience just to live in another place, which I had also been before, and I knew that I wanted to move there.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was kind of cool, so many like different people, so many opportunities. So I feel like I wasn't that scared because of that.
Yeah.
I kind of became more scared of it while I was there, but I didn't have that many fears before going.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Same.
Well, what are you scared of?
I don't know. Scared. I definitely like the distance. It's so far away, and it's so like the time difference is so much that maybe it's not that I'm scared, but it could be a bit like same like lonely and isolating because everyone's so, you know, in different times. Everyone's
Yeah.
different times. I don't know. I'm also like very family orientated. Like I probably spend most of the days with you, so I'm very used to that as well. So I think that's gonna maybe take a bit of like getting used to.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure, that is gonna happen. Like, you will feel, like, you'll see stories and you'll be like, oh, I miss my family and stuff. Because, like, that's such a big part of who you are and what you have.
Yeah.
But I would definitely, like, as an advice, try to to do more stuff outside and get out of your comfort zone and meet people and not only look for like remote jobs, you know, like don't live like as if you were living here, like, you know, like doing your own content and then doing freelance for like somewhere overseas, and because that way you won't meet anyone, you'll be caught up in what's going on here and your family and what you're missing, you know, like just yeah, you know you're coming back at some stage, just enjoy the experience and put yourself out there, because I think without realizing I dig myself into that kind of hole, because I wasn't thinking of all this.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, if I've learned something from like putting myself out there and getting out of my comfort zone, is that there's always a reward. And I always like,
And they'll fund you.
come back feeling like much better when I get out of my comfort zone. So in a sense, that's also why I'm looking forward to like moving out of Ireland, because I feel like Ireland is my comfort zone at the moment. Like I've been here for 8 years, all my family's here, we've opened our own coffee shop, so I've been like working in the coffee shop very, you know, even though I haven't been working there that much, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just like knowing that you can do a couple of shifts here and there, and you have money, and you know, I live with you, and it's, I don't know, I've been here for too long that this is very comforting for me, so obviously
Sure.
living,
And also know that it's going to be completely different.
yeah, of course.
You won't have all these. You're just going to be,
I need to start paying rent.
you're just going to be a normal person
I am a normal
that
person.
moved to Australia.
Yeah,
Like, you know, no one knows you.
yeah. Not that anyone knows me here, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess, yeah, it's just gonna be so different to what I'm used to.
cool.
Yeah,
Like, don't be that scared. Like,
no,
it's
I'm
gonna
not
be so
scared.
cool.
I'm actually really excited. I'm obviously a bit scared. Like this whole video is about like what am I looking forward to and what I'm scared about. So I'm obviously gonna talk about like things that give me a bit of like fear right now. But there's also like so many things that I think I will love about Sydney.
Yeah, like don't overthink it that much. When you get there, you're just gonna see that it's a city. Like, you know, like there's like people are doing exactly the same what they're doing here. They're going out for their coffees and like their runs and like meeting their friends at a restaurant. Like, you know, it's exactly the same,
Yeah. Yeah.
but a bit cooler and with the sun.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I'm also really looking forward to it. So I guess to round up the fears and anxiety, I think a big thing of my personality is also that I love having, it's not that I love, it's that I need almost, like it's almost, it's not love, it's something psychologically that I feel like I feel more at peace when I have control over things and I know what's happening, a plan. So moving somewhere completely new, so far away, and that I've never really been, it's a bit like scary personally for me because I don't have control over anything over there. Or I think I feel like I don't, like there's so much uncertainty of moving over to Sydney. So I think me personally, because I'm someone that needs that control, probably from, I don't know where that could come from, if you know, childhood trauma or something, that I need to have like control over things that I can't really control. So that maybe brings a bit of, the uncertainty gives me a bit of anxiety.
But that's normal, that's human beings.
Yeah, no, but I'm extra. I love
That's
that.
what you
I
think
lo-
you
I
are,
love
and you
a
keep
plan.
trapping yourself, saying that that's what you are.
That's also very true.
Like when you get there, like things will move faster. You're just gonna be in automatic mode. You won't think of, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure I want to get out there and explore and don't put myself in like wish you guys could see what I'm doing. We have a leg of jamon serrano in the fridge
I'm doing it.
and we're just eating that away.
Yeah, because I don't know why Annie's packing on the floor. Because my room's really dark. There's nice lighting today. I'm gonna get some shoes that I need to pack, but you can keep talking.
See, Ali, if you see these, I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm gonna do so well. And I'm so proud of you. I love you. What did you say? You've been living off my clothes for like the past week.
Week. I literally packed like a day ago. I've been using your clothes for one day.
You've been living off my clothes for the past 20 years.
If anyone sees these and tells me that that's not how you pack toiletries, I don't care.
Do you know if Louis is scared of anything? Or are you scared of anything, sort of?
Louis, I don't. For anyone that doesn't know who Louis is, he's my boyfriend. We're moving in. We're moving together. I don't think he's afraid of anything. He's not like me. He doesn't really think about being afraid, or he doesn't really say it if he does. So I don't know, but I don't think he's afraid of anything, or at least he hasn't told me that he's afraid of anything.
I'm
And then,
afraid. I don't think afraid is a word. Like nervous or like.
no, he's really looking forward to it. I think he cycled in like the job he was in and Ireland in general. Like he was looking forward to like moving out for quite a while. And then what was question number 2?
Do you think being in a relationship could change anything, or are you scared of like living together or anything like that?
No, I think going together is definitely a bit of a peace. Like it brings me a bit of peace in my mind because you're there with someone. So I don't know. It's a lot more comforting going there with someone than going by yourself. So definitely happy that I'm going with someone. And in terms of relationship, I mean, we've never lived together for longer than a summer. So that's definitely gonna be new one. It's gonna take some adjusting, but I wouldn't say that I'm scared or not looking forward to. Like I love my own space and I'm very independent, so I'm definitely used to
You
like.
got something in your hair.
I have something in my hair.
Really? I don't know why it comes out like. That's why. Okay. What is it working out here?
So yeah,
Exciting. Yeah.
you painted these for me.
I made that for you.
Let's
How
go in.
cute. But I have move it somewhere else so we have another kind of like.
Okay, so what else am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to traveling a bit around Australia. I'm looking forward to starting fresh somewhere. Not starting fresh, but I feel like when you're moving that far, it feels like you can be whoever you want to be. As in, like, you can, like, I don't know, just make new friends. You know, once you've been somewhere for so long that, I don't know, people already, like, have this idea of you, and it's hard to, like, say no to, like, some things because you are that with, like, some friends and, you know?
I get what you mean.
Not that I want to start fresh, but it's almost like refreshing that you can like find friends
And you don't have to like. They don't have to readapt of who you like.
yeah, exactly.
Like
That's
the
what I was
person
saying.
you are today, it's the person that they're gonna meet. So you don't have to like over-explain or like say
Yeah.
why you change or the things that you don't like or boundaries that you didn't put before. Like you can
exactly what she said.
Alright.
Yeah, so sometimes you change, and some relationships that you have maybe were built from like a different personality trait or things that you liked to do before that maybe you don't like now, and it's like hard to like navigate changes like that with like maybe because of like fear of like being rejected or fears of that other person maybe
Hurting them.
hurting them or not being what they want you to be. If you guys know what I mean. I'm excited to like explore a bit more, like learn more about myself and like stay true to myself and like build new relationships that feel like a lot like who am I right now, you know?
Yeah.
So that's something I'm excited for.
Do you feel like you're more nervous than before because so much happened and it got pushed so much that it's almost like
No, to be honest, I think that now it feels like the right time, and maybe before it didn't. Maybe before I was a bit more like overthinking it and doubting if I wanted to go. And now I'm like, I want to go. Like I'm pretty sure I want to go. Like I feel like this is the right time.
that's so good.
So I'm definitely nervous about the move, but I think I'm more excited and I'm really looking forward to it. And I think that something really good will come from me
And why
moving away.
Australia?
I don't know. It feels far enough so that... No, I'm joking. I don't know. I wanted somewhere warm and somewhere that you can speak English, and I guess I didn't want to go to America. So I guess that left
That their
UK,
first
Canada or
language-
Australia.
Their first language is English.
Canada, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing Canada, but Australia just sounded better lifestyle-wise, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't moved yet, so I don't really know what the lifestyle is, but in paper it just sounded better in my mind for like what I like doing. But I was talking about this with, I can't remember who, maybe it was you, no, maybe it was, I can't remember who it was, but I was saying how we moved. When we were young, we lived like around like 9 years in Patagonia.
Yeah.
And then we moved to Córdoba for like another 9 or 10 years. No,
Yeah, like 8 years.
8 years. And now it's been 8 years since I've been in Ireland and I'm moving away. So I think like unconsciously, maybe it feels like it's the right time now because my body's used to that, like time-wise. Like after 8 years, I feel like I need a change
Never
because
thought about
I've
that.
moved. Like
That's
the
interesting.
whole moving periods have been so similar. No,
Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
me neither. But I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, oh my god, I've always moved in the like 8 or 9 year gap.
Guys, so you'll be coming back 8 years from now.
No, I don't think I will, but maybe that's why I feel like a bit more at peace with it now, and it feels like it's the right time. Maybe unconsciously, my body is like almost like it feels familiar to me.
No, I feel like obviously you're not working and like having the time to think about all of the things and like new projects makes you feel more prepared or crave for more stability and routine. So you know that's gonna happen in Australia. So like you're kind of prepared now, but before you had a job and like you weren't too sure when because of Louis as well. So maybe that was why you weren't.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All I know is my next vlog is gonna be in Sydney and maybe updating you guys.
So what day are you arriving?
So I leave here on Wednesday midday, but I'm in London, so I'm flying Ireland to London on Wednesday afternoon, and then my flight doesn't leave until like 8 p.m. 9 p.m. in London. So I guess that's where the real trip starts, because Ireland to London is like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I get to Sydney at 6 a.m. on Friday the 28th,
but they're 11 hours ahead. So I would get to Sydney on Thursday night here. So it's actually not that bad. I think it's
not that
it's
bad.
like 25 hours, the whole thing. So I get on the flight London night and I would be landing in Sydney Thursday night.
Yeah, that's really not bad at all.
Okay, guys.
I can't believe you're going in 2 days. I can't believe I'm not gonna see you. It's gonna be so weird.
It's gonna be weird, but you'll be fine. You'll adjust. I remember when you left, I felt the same, but then you went by so quick.
I feel like we were in different stages though. I feel like when I came back we were more kind of what we used to be before, like a lot of more plans together. I feel like for a time being before going to Lisbon, I was like doing other bits and like more in my world.
Yeah.
So like it didn't
Yeah.
feel as, or like I don't know how it's gonna feel, but it didn't feel as hard or weird.
But you have Tati and you have.
I'm not scared. I know I'm gonna be fine. I'm just saying that I can't believe that it's so soon. That it's like on Wednesday and I'm gonna wake up on Thursday and you're not gonna be there for like most of the year.
I know.
I haven't thought about it.
Yeah. And the fact that it's gonna be, I feel like in Lisbon, you were only like an hour ahead or an hour
It was the
behind.
same time.
Same time, so
we're like,
we could like go for walks and like chat, but now
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a bit different.
and it was like the same. I was like, how was your day? Like, how was work? How was both, you know?
Mm.
But yeah, it's gonna be so fun. Anyways.
And you're
So
coming
sick.
to Sydney.
Yeah.
At some stage, you have to come.
I will. Just don't know when.
Okay, guys, so thank you for joining me while I pack to go to Sydney.
How do you put this?
So this bag I'm leaving behind and I'm gonna sell, probably gonna put it on Instagram at some stage. So I'm bringing this as my personal bag. I need to fit in my camera there. And then this is my 30-kilo bag and this is my carry-on. I still have all this empty to put like shoes and stuff and some other bits that I need to fit in. Okay, do say bye. Last vlog will be
Bye. First and last.
first and last vlog will be, but it's not the last time you'll see his face.
You'll see me again.
Bye guys. See you in Sydney.